Mike Bailey, a pioneer of the Gulf Coast wine scene, an award-winning food entrepreneur.
I know a lot of you wonder what to do with your moon pies. Well, I've got some wine suggestions for you. Lemon moon pies, Sauvignon Blanc, Chenin Blanc, or Pinot Grigio.
Stuart Reb Donald, acclaimed food and travel writer and world-class chef.
I was chef de casserole. I made the casseroles in the frozen food department.
For more than a decade, they've combined their expertise to answer your questions and introduce you to the culinary movers and shakers you want or ought to know. 4-time Taste Award finalists, 12-time Neffy Award losers. They are the dynamic duo of dining.
Drop, keep screaming for more.
Rick and Stu on FM Talk 106.5.
We're dragging wine.
Oh, it's too hot for any wine spolioli this morning. But anyway, we are here. I am here. Stu is not here, but he is on the magic of radio. He is over yonder somewhere in Sims, Alabama. And he'll be.
Hello, America, and all of the ships at sea.
Hello, Stu. Good morning. How are you this morning?
Been all right.
Guy?
Man, you could have just told everybody I was on a kayak in the middle of the Delta.
Oh, that's right. You are, aren't you? You are.
Yeah, a lazy boy kayak.
Yeah, there you go. That's your nickname, Lazy Boy. So anyway, so what you got going on today, man? You gonna do nothing?
At least he's not on a Coldplay jumbotron.
There you go.
Yeah. Oh man, I'm already tired of that.
And everybody, but I got some funny stuff to post tomorrow, but I can't post it today because it's tomorrow's meme Monday on the foodie site. So I'm saving it.
You know what today is though, don't you?
Sunday, the
National Jump Day.
Jump.
Yeah, for skydivers.
Oh, okay. Well, that's good for them then. It won't be for me
on Twitter.
Oh,
yeah, I always wanted to go skydiving when I lived in Nashville, but I had a big barrier.
What's that?
Not my fear of heights, but the fact that they had a weight cut off of 220 pounds.
Ah,
I didn't know that.
I didn't either.
The guys that my friend jumped with had that. It varies from company to company, but I'm told the higher the weight they allow to jump, the less likely you are to make it to the ground safely. So,
well, look,
I thought, until I lose weieit.
I know the capsules you come back from space. I know they're more than 220 pounds. Maybe you need some of those NASA parachutes.
Yeah, that would work.
Or some of those parachutes they use in drag racing,
Yeah.
So, but anything new on the front in Sims, Alabama? I see there's something new and exciting coming there. Looks
You
like
talking about Big Mike Steakhouse?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, I'm very excited about that. And for people that don't know, Big Mike Steakhouse is throughout the state of Alabama.
Mm-hmm.
The closest one being Orange Beach. A lot of people are familiar with the one there, but it started in Thomasville, Alabama, which is about the same distance from Sims as Orange Beach is.
Yeah.
And they do not go to the big cities. There's not one in Birmingham. There's not one in Montgomery. There's not going to be one in Mobile. And I don't know what the philosophy is, that they want to be just outside of the big towns to be a destination place, or if it's just simply the rent's always cheaper.
Probably that.
Okay. We got something going on there. What's that?
Said I'm glad we've got cheap rent though.
Yeah. I went down with Roy the other day to the deep sea fishing rodeo, man. There are some fine fishing down there this weekend I'm seeing. And
did you bother to notice the upgrades on Cedar Point Pier? It's supposed to be open.
No, we were flying at the speed of light and down there, but I see a lot of work's going on, and I know the pier was open this weekend for anybody that wanted to fish for free and no license needed, but for the rodeo, and then they'll resume construction after the deep sea fishing rodeo is over with.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. They're supposed to be adding a good deal more pier to it, and reinforces them. So, which was already a great fishing facility, but more room sounds great because it still gets crowded on that thing. There might be 200-300 people fishing some night.
Well, when I was a young man, it was kind of rinkety, you know, worn from all the storms and everything over the years, but it was still a great pier and a great location. I saw people pulling all kind of big old fish out of that water there. And because, you know, you're right there by the bridge and there's a flow of water coming through there, and there's always some great fish coming through. I've seen your brother has caught some spectacular fish there.
Oh yeah, he's been a regular down there for the past few years. Now, you know, the bridge separates Mobile Bay from the Mississippi Sound. That bridge is the barrier between the two. And the Mississippi Sound is a neat body of water that stretches from there at the Dauphin Island Bridge to the Louisiana-Mississippi border. And it's everything that's on this side of the barrier islands, like Dauphin Island, Ship Island, Horn Island, all of those. It's a shallow body of water. The barrier islands keep it from having as much wave action on it. So it's really its own estuary, just like Mobile Bay is an estuary. It's a neat environment there.
Okay, all right. Well, I see that it looks like record breaking this weekend, you know, of fishing down there. This is a busy weekend. There's barbecue places, barbecue cook-offs going on. I was invited to one. I just couldn't make it. I just had too much on my plate going on, so to speak. Yeah, pun intended. But man, I'll tell you what, I wish there was more meat to spread around. Maybe I need to get with David J. Maloney and find out how he got those clones done, so I can get out and go to all the places he's been to.
Well, I'm glad you've taken the clone approach as to the just expanding the one larger approach.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're looking svelte these days, buddy.
I try.
Spelt.
Svelte, yes.
Wow, that's
svelte.
I have to look that one up.
Okay. Look that up. Look that up, will you? So, what is your take on? I know football season's just about here, and I know you got some good people lined up. For this football season. It's only what, 6 weeks away, something like that.
Yes, yeah, about 6 weeks away. I need your help, buddy.
How do you need me?
Alabama fan. Being an Alabama fan, you're probably more familiar with their schedule than I am. Is Alabama going somewhere this year where you're interested? Are they playing in Austin, perhaps, or someplace like that?
I'll have to look at it. I'll have to look at it.
Yeah, because you know, Auburn opens the season at Baylor in Waco, Texas. First ever meeting, at least, you know, home and home. And I have gotten with Ali Khan from the Food Network. He did the series Cheap Eats, and he's a food writer in Austin right now, specializing in cheeseburgers. He's going to come on the Sunday before the Auburn-Baylor game, which is a Friday night game, since it's the beginning of the season, that Labor Day weekend where we have games Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. Yeah. Auburn and Baylor kick it off. He's going to come on and tell us what the hot spots are in Waco, Texas, and about what the food culture is there. And then Auburn is going to Norman, Oklahoma for the first time ever to play the Sooners. And a good buddy of mine from all days at Hertz Rental Car is get this, he is a lady roller skate coach.
Wow.
Roller derby coach. Professional roller derby coach. He's going to come on and we're going to talk about places to go, because I've been to Oklahoma several times. Highly recommend it. Went and saw Alabama play there, that historic meeting they had in the early 2000s. And a lot of the places that we hung out at don't exist anymore.
Oh, really?
So Ralph is going to come on. He's going to give us an update on where the places are to go there in Norman, or if you want to venture into Oklahoma City, which I highly recommend.
Okay. I've never been to Oklahoma.
In reality,
unlike Three Dog Night, I've never been to Oklahoma.
Wow, that's dated. You're definitely old. I bet your guest doesn't even. I bet your guest doesn't even know what you're talking about.
that is old. No, that's an old song, isn't it?
Yes, it is. Who you got coming up?
I've got a guy. I think he's Well, we'll talk about it when I come back. 251-343-0106. Hey, buddy. How you doing? I didn't. Hey, Stu.
Bringing lots of carrots, so get a ring, but it's not. Have these wonderful drinks, some kind of citrus tree.
LCM offers financing for everyone with buy here, pay here, traditional bank and credit.
You want to talk to him?
Hey, Stu. Stu.
I'm here.
Shut up.
Put your headphones on the ear.
Turn the advertisement down.
Hey, man. I got distracted. I accidentally hit end stream, but it's, you have to hit it twice.
Are you there, Mike? Now I can hear you. Okay.
All right. I accidentally hit end stream.
Oh, man.
But no, you have to hit it twice to actually end it.
Oh, so just don't hit it yet.
So, okay. I was just trying to get back,
Yeah,
showing
just put
where.
it anywhere else on the screen.
Well, I can't find, let's see here. It doesn't show me, if anybody texts in. Okay.
Yeah, you may have hit one of there's a whole toolbar up there of different things.
Mm-hmm.
I think that one says something like comments.
Yeah,
And
comments.
You may have just accidentally bumped on one of the others.
There we go. All right, I'm back on it. So.
All right, Mike, way to go.
All right.
Technological whiz.
I'll be right back with you, buddy.
All right.
All right, hang on. How you doing?
Good, how you doing?
I got a little distracted there because I was thinking, what the hell is that? What did I do?
Problems.
Yeah.
Call the experts at Optima
Stu's not
Connect
here.
for a
He's
free
texting.
confidential consultation.
I'm not,
Call
so-
800
Basically what we're
517 That's 800 517
how you got started.
9383. 800
What made you
517
start? You're a young man. How old are you?
33.
Okay, good Lord.
You're David Calamity as well?
You're David Calamity. Is he calling in?
My mom's a breast
All right,
cancer
you still have to
survivor.
wait.
The
Okay.
United
Got
Breast
here
Cancer
early.
Foundation saved
I
her
like the
life.
bread, so
Their free breast
I think
cancer
so.
exam caught
Thanks
cancer
for it.
early, and it
I did in high
saved her
school.
life.
Okay,
But
where'd you go to
now
high
the
school?
foundation
I went
needs
to
your help so
Okay.
it can continue
All right,
offering
I'll ask
free
you
or
more
low-cost
questions
breast
later.
screening exams,
Sit back and
saving
relax
more women's
still.
lives.
Okay.
Help
And then
them
we'll
by donating your
get you on.
car, whether it's running or not. They'll provide fast, free 24-hour pickup, and you receive a charitable tax deduction, plus the great feeling you'll get knowing your donated car is going to help save more lives. Just call 800-526-74.
David, can you hear me?
Well, Danny can.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Danny, David, Danny. Hey, it's my first mistake of the morning, okay? So what do you want? No.
There you go.
The first one since the last one. I'll see you in a little bit. Just want to make sure you're there.
All right.
Catch breast cancer early, like they did with my mom. Donate today. 800-526-7406. That's 800-526-7406.
Imagine working for a local and collaborative company. FM Talk 1065 is hiring a motivated sales associate to join our passionate team. Email your resume to info@fmtalk1065.com. Sigler Broadcast LLC is an equal opportunity employer. Mike Bailey, Stuart Reb Donald, devoted to the complete gastronomic experience.
I want a big butter and egg man.
Mike and Stu on FM Talk 1065.
Just for our listeners, because I know we're going to have an extra amount of listeners at the bottom of the hour. We'll have our guest Lawrence Greene coming on as our special guest this week. But right now we have the Danny Calamity. Where are you at, Danny?
Well, I'm in between gigs. I'm at home, but I got the yin and yang to go to today.
Yeah.
So, yeah. So 1 o'clock, downtown Texas Street, down at the little Texas Street Park down there.
Yeah.
They got the Peruvian Food Festival, and I've never been to this, but I'm excited to go down there and try some Peruvian food. And,
Yeah.
and see some of my Latin friends down there. We got all kind of stuff gearing up for we got an Hispanic Latin forum next week, Friday. If folks are interested in learning more about what's happening in the Latin community here in Mobile, economic development wise, there's an interesting forum going on down at the museum down there, the Museum of the Gulf of America, or whatever it's called these days.
Mm-hmm.
But there's some interesting information at the the Hispanic site, the Haba site online. But today it's all about food and festival and music and dance and all that. Free admission, 1 o'clock at the 540 Texas Street downtown. So that's the Peruvian Food Festival. They've been doing that for a number of years, and I've not been able to. I am going to go down there first, and then since it's right there off the interstate, I'm gonna hop back on the interstate and head back west to this little place called Dauphin Island, Alabama, so I can catch the end of the Alabama deep sea fishing tournament.
Okay.
You know, they got all kind of stuff going on as they're wrapping up that festival. They may have some food down there. They may have some music and all that kind of stuff. What's really interesting, and I don't know that folks know this a whole lot, but the folks from South Alabama are out there, and they do a heck of a lot of scientific research based on all the different fish that they catch. So all the fish get examined by the scientists down there. They do a lot of study about what's happening, good, bad, and ugly in the environment around here. So it's really interesting if you get a chance to get out there and look at what all those students and professors are doing down there as a part of the way station with the Sea Lab and with the Dauphin Island deep sea fishing.
You know, one person that's really messed down there, I know it's got to be messed, is Dr. Bob Ship.
Oh, absolutely.
And he spearheaded that for so long and was always there, always a fixture there.
Well, and before him, of course, it was Roy Martin who was there.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
You know, that's so there's been a long history of deep scientists involved in that stuff. Go ahead. I'm sorry, Stu.
Yeah, Dr. Ship had told me that the research that was done there at the deep sea fishing rodeo was some of the most important research going on in the entire world. That it told us more about the conditions of our oceans and gulfs than any other event on the planet, and that it was a singular importance.
Absolutely, and that's one of the things that you know, it's a lot of fun. There's a lot of activity going on, but it's important stuff too. And so people think about, well, they're just you know, they're catching all these fish and they're hurting the environment. They're actually protecting and doing research that helps protect the environment. So fishermen want to protect the ocean. They want to be able to go out and catch more fish.
Absolutely.
So, you know, that's what they're all about. So that's today's activities. You know, and then we always have a few things going on. Next Sunday, we have Simone French and the Troupe holding down the fort, literally, at our Sunday Sunset concert. That's going to be from 6 to 8. And Simone was just honored again as one of Mobile's jazz from Lanyap as the jazz musician of the year or whatever that trophy actually said.
She is awesome. Awesome.
Oh, she is. And she does a great job. And Troupe is a great backup co-band with her. It's just a great time. And for anybody that hasn't been, you know, the fort, it's all of $5. You get to bring your lawn chairs, your adult beverages, your kids, your puppy dogs if you want to bring those. You can bring some snacks and food. The acoustics within Fort Gaines are fabulous.
Can I bring my goldfish?
You can bring your goldfish if you want. Cats probably would not do that well in that environment, just because. But otherwise, bring whatever you want to bring.
Okay.
If he brought his goldfish,
I was going to bring my goldfish in a little goldfish bowl.
yeah, the cats would love that.
Yeah, there you go. There you go.
There
is shade available in some spots. So, but you also can bring your beach umbrellas if you want to do that. But it's a great, and it is a rain or shine event because the good folks with the town of Dauphin Island have built a nice community center. So we have a
It is nice.
rain event. We had to fall back to the rain event last month with our Modern El Dorados concert, and that's another great facility. So rain or shine, be down at Dauphin Island next Sunday for Simone French and the Troupe. And then we're not through with food events. August 23rd, we've got the third annual Gulf Coast Tailgate Challenge. This is going to be at the Wharf. It will be a World Food Championship event. So this was going to be for sandwich. So it can be for our competition dish. And we've got a broad definition of sandwich. Basically anything you can put between two slices of bread. So if you want to call your hot dog a sandwich and give us the best hot dog you can, or if you want to do tacos or wraps or whatever you want to turn in as your competition dish for sandwich, you're welcome to compete. We got about 10 teams already registered. We're expecting to have in excess of 20 competitors for this. But there's also a people's choice element to that. So the people's choice side of it, still tailgate oriented, but it doesn't have to necessarily be sandwich. So we want folks to come out. It's a celebration. It's the last weekend before SEC football. So if you're getting geared up to tailgate, and you want to practice what you want to tailgate, come out and put your best tailgate food forward and let the folks sample it. And there'll be people's choice, not only for the best food out there, but also for best decorations and cheerleaders and all that kind of stuff. It's for a good cause. It goes to the Chamber's Education Fund. There's always, we've already got a handful of new teams that have signed up. We'll have some of our tried and true competitors that are in there. From a World Food Championship competition side, the World Food Championships are a month early this year. So this is going to be one of the last competitions that teams can qualify for to win a golden ticket if they haven't already got one. So we're expecting to have some good competitors coming in trying to get that last spot in for the World Food Championships in Indianapolis. So it's going to be a good time. And it's, the Chamber does a great job. It is at the Wharf. It is August, but we'll have some tents available for people to cool down. We'll have some liquid refreshments available for folks. We'll have some misters or some fans or some other ways for people to get cool, and all that type of stuff and stay hydrated. So it'll be a good time. So,
Okay.
So hoagies would definitely be included in that, wouldn't they?
Absolutely. If it fits between two bits of bread.
Gotta go. I'm on a hoagie kick lately, man. I love hoagies.
Now, does it have to
I
be?
would argue that a pizza is an open face sandwich.
You fold it.
Well, that's kind of what he's meaning.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, there you go. Okay. You can argue that, Stu.
What about a lettuce wrap?
Let us not think about that.
Oh.
That's
Yeah.
a good answer. That's a good
We need a
answer.
drum. We need a drum. Anyway.
Yeah. So there you go. All right. So you can find out more information at mygulfcoastchamber.com. That's where all the registration information is available. Tickets for the public are $20, and you get 10 tickets to sample. And you can buy extra tickets if you want to do that. Proceeds all go to a good cause. And then teams can find out their registration information. I'm responsible for answering any questions about team competitions and all that type stuff. So if you have any questions, want to know about competing, you can reach out to me at my email at danny.alabamacoasting.com. We'll have some information at Alabama Coasting as well on my Facebook page. But the registration information and all that is mygulfcoastchamber.com. That event's August 23rd. We'll have some information about the Dauphin Island Sunset concert we'll have an event page up for Simone French and the Troupe.
Cool beans.
That's going to be great.
Sounds great, man. Sounds great.
Yeah.
And you got all that in just in time.
I'm working on it.
You're good with your time. Thank you, sir.
All right, guys. Y'all take care.
When we come back, we're going to have Lawrence Greene.
Magnolia blossom through summer nights, warm rolling sea.
People do all that.
Celebrate National Ice Cream Day at Cammy's Old Dutch on Old Town Road, Sunday, July 20th. Sunshine to cloud, face painting, go fish, and $2 single dip regular cones and cups. 56 years and still dipping. Cammy's Old Dutch on Old Shell, Halls Mill, and Fairhope. FM Talk 105, the Gulf Coast Weather Authority, and Dr. Bill Williams.
The Gulf Coast can expect mostly sunny skies
Why is it
today
you
with
know
a few
cheese?
showers and thunderstorms. High temperatures will be in the
Right.
mid-90s.
That's it.
Nights will be clear, lows to mid-70s.
Surprisingly, not
Monday,
cheese.
mostly sunny with a few
Oh,
showers and
because
thunderstorms. Afternoon readings in the mid-90s. This is Peter Arlington, Dr. Bill Williams for FM Talk 106.5.
FM Talk 106.5, the Gulf Coast Weather Authority.
Tune in to Retirement Radio with Paul Roberts. Just make sure that no matter how old and wise you grow, that you don't grow old and broke. Paul is the president and chief wealth advisor with Roberts Wealth Management. These are some of the largest life-changing decisions you'll ever make in your lifetime. I want to make as many memories from 62 to 82 as I can. Tune in to Retire Right Radio with Paul Roberts. Saturdays at 3 p.m. right here on FM Talk 106.5.
Love your boat, but need to repower? Start your outboard search at George's Water Sports, an authorized Suzuki outboard service, parts, and accessories dealer. You'll find a large selection of motors in stock, or have George's sales staff order from the full Suzuki engine line. Call today to ask about the current extended warranty offers and rebates. 48 years of excellent service, support, and satisfaction. Visit George's Water Sports at 1301 Montlamar on Facebook and at georgeswatersports.net.
You said you'd never buy your kid candy from the checkout aisle or forget extra diapers. You'd never lick your thumb to clean their face, never ever become a minivan mom. So when you say you'd never leave your child in a hot car, no, it can happen. Cars get hot fast and kids can be at risk in temperatures as low as 60 degrees Fahrenheit. Never happens. Before you leave the car, always stop.
Because I had a lot of people text me on Messenger saying,
Children's of Alabama and the ABA.
Every Monday at 7, Jennifer Boozer presents Sweet Home Canabama. Brought to you by Canabama in downtown Mobile and sponsored by Doty Distribution. Answering your questions with accurate information and dispelling the myths of cannabis. Featuring guests from every corner of the cannabis industry. Check Canabama.com and email comments to info@canabama.com. And join Jennifer Boozer Monday at 7 for Sweet Home Canabama on FM Talk 106.5.
I know he's cool.
Problem. Podcasts of your favorite FM Talk 106.5 shows are waiting for you right now at fmtalk1065.com. And never miss a minute of the best in local talk when you subscribe to FM Talk 106.5 on iTunes or Stitcher. For more than a decade, Sip and Chew with Mike and Stu on FM Talk 106.5.
Don't shoot,
you know we will, don't you? Hey, Stu, I got a special,
Hey, Michael.
I got a special guest here in the studio. And
I know that, Michael, and do you know why I know that?
how you know that?
Because I am watching Sip and Chew with Mike and Stu live on YouTube as we speak.
Oh, really? That's awesome, man. And I wonder if our listening audience knew that, if they could do that.
Oh, yeah, they probably didn't know I was doing it, but I'm sure they knew that they could do it here or on Facebook. They can watch it live.
That Facebook too, yeah. That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
Spacey.
Well, Stu, I have Lawrence Greene, and we've had a lot of guests in the past, all different types of guests. We've had guests talk about barbecue and use the S word accidentally, and when the FCC was upstairs. But I don't think I've had more comments off Facebook on Messenger about any of our guests except until I announced that we were going to have Lawrence Greene on. And Lawrence is like a food critic in our area. And, we had Stafford Strutter on, and Stafford, if you don't know, he's out of Drew, Mississippi, and he does the gas station tailgate review. And he's got, I think, over 1 million followers, doesn't he, Stu? Or 1 million people
like
will
that.
look at his post, but he goes all over Southeast, goes into a gas station, gets their food, comes out to the truck, and rain or shine, he's out there in the rain, giving his review of the gas station, and then he'll rate it.
Right.
Now, I think he stopped rating it, but he's getting more and more popular. But he's got a heck of a thing. And You first of all, tell our audience who you are and what you do.
Lawrence Greene. I started. I'm a food critic now. At first, I was just creating content, just trying food for fun. But I just started. I wanted to start doing like local. I'm from Baldwin County, so I wanted to just go do like local restaurants that don't get that much publicity and just try them out, or just like historic places in different neighborhoods. You know, people send me out. So I just wanted to go and try them out and see for myself, and then give people that was wondering the experience.
What your experience was.
Right, my personal experience.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you are a food critic now because Martha Stewart said, if you write a book, you're automatically an expert.
Okay. So you've written a book?
No. That's what Martha. So what she's saying is, if you get out there and have an opinion, and see, also in my industry that I retired from, the wine business, Robert Parker went on his honeymoon to France, and he went and tried, because he's a lawyer and he from New York, and he had a lot of money. He got to experience a lot of wine tastings, in France while he's there, and he developed a love and passion for wine. So he started telling people what he thought, and then he became the wine advocate, and then he started aficionado magazines and all that. And he's the one who created the scoring system for wine. And all it is his opinion. And that's why I want to stress to people here that this is your opinion. Right. You get out there and you do this. So what influenced you to start doing it now again?
Well, I've always been like an animated eater. Like what you see on the videos, I do that by myself. But what really started me doing the videos was, you ever heard of a guy called Les Barbecue? No. He got a big following on the internet, but he does barbecue.
I will after today.
Yeah, he does. Like, he got famous for barbecuing, smoking oxtails.
Okay.
So you can buy them, he ships them to you, whatever. So I finally tried them. I've been his fan for a while. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna film this. So then I filmed it, posted on TikTok. It got like close to 600,000 views on the first one. So then from then on, I was like, all right, well, I'm just gonna keep doing it.
Keep it rolling.
Right, yeah.
Why not?
From then on, I just kept going.
What platforms are you on?
I'm on Facebook, TikTok, YouTube, and Instagram. My biggest following is on Facebook, between Facebook and TikTok.
Okay. Now, how many a week do you do? Or how often do you do a place?
I'll really try to do like 4 a week. At least.
Wow, that's a lot.
That's a lot, yeah.
And you must have to work out because you look pretty good in shape. You're in shape.
I need to work out, but no, I haven't been. I've been slack. I guess I'm just getting lucky.
Well, watch out now. As you get older, slack comes easy. It's easy to get. So look at Stu.
And some of the stuff, as like my most recent review, it didn't get eaten. You know what I mean? Sometimes it don't work out.
I think I know which one you're talking about. A lot of people, most of the people that I got comments from to ask you these questions, they said, when you have a problem with your food, I know you're always in your car and you go to sit in your car and you review it out there. Do you ever go back in and speak to the owner, the manager, or something, and say, here I had a problem with this, or this was great, or
no, I don't. Not really. I don't, because I haven't yet. I honestly like to come in. I don't want to be known when I come in, and I just do it. I want to get the food like anybody else would get it, because I have had people offer me stuff or like try to give me something for free. I really don't want anything for free because I'm doing it for the people that's watching.
We need to do that. We need to get free food.
Right.
And we need to start doing this. Get free food.
We're not reviewing, Mike. We are. I mean, seriously, what we do on the show is more of a chamber of commerce type thing. We're celebrating. We're not reviewing.
We like to celebrate.
My reviews are far harsher than what I do on the show.
Right.
When we don't talk about your restaurant, it's for reason.
Right.
Yeah. And we look for the good in everything. Our show does. But somebody asked me that question: does he go back and say something to somebody? And because I know when I'm eating in a restaurant, I had a good friend, Gus Ravanas. He ran a restaurant downtown Mobile, and he's over in Biloxi now. He got a great restaurant over there. But he asked, Gus. Yeah, Gus is a wonderful guy. It's a wonderful guy. He told me, he sat me down when he was closing. He said, Mike, what did we do wrong? What was it? And I said, well, I'll be honest with you. This is what happened when I ate there. And he said, why didn't you tell me? You're my friend. You should have told me. And I should have. And I learned a lesson that day. I said, I should have told him about these issues instead of keeping them quiet. And so from now on, I do talk to my customers. I deal with the restaurants. I'll tell them and say, or even if I don't do business with the people, if I'm in there and I said, I'm somewhere the other day and my ribs were cold, and I asked them for some hot. I said, well, they kind of taste delicious, but they were cold. And so she brought me some warm hot ones out, and they were really good. So that made the difference. And you just speak up, say something. But now somebody asked me that question about if you ever go talk to them. So what's been the best place so far that what's the high score you given somebody, or
I gave
best review you've given somebody?
I think Wingsville in Chickasaw. That was probably my favorite experience overall. I did like the place right next to them, Sweeties. I did like that place.
What is Sweeties?
It's a soul food. It's like they got some good food in there. Yeah, I liked it. So I think
you can look at me and tell I like soul food.
I've been people ask me like, what's the best barbecue, or what's the best? I was like, some stuff I don't think I really had enough to say what's the best, but those two places for sure are two of my favorite places.
Okay. How many restaurants do you think you've reviewed so far?
Over 100.
Wow.
See, it really picks up speed after a while, doesn't it?
How long have you been doing it?
About 6 months.
6 months. 100 in 6 months.
Yeah.
Holy mackerel.
Yeah. You must go work out.
Lawrence.
I need. Go ahead, Stu.
Yeah, Lawrence, like you, I'm a content creator. I do the content for the online presence for Sip and Chew. Plus, I have a channel called Delta Safari dedicated to just life on the Mobile Tensaw Delta. I have a suggestion for you because we're always looking for new content, right?
Right.
Redemption. Do a redemption series and go back to places that you flamed and see if they've turned it around.
Right. Yeah, I could do that. That'd be cool.
Yeah.
To see if anything changes.
You're going to hit that wall eventually where you're like, what do I do now?
Yeah. Well, I'm going to a different city, eventually. But yeah. And I just thought about that when you were saying that. I forgot that I'm thinking about Mobile. I have done, I do Baldwin County too. Have you ever heard of Kingfisher?
Yes.
I really love that place. I just wanted to mention them too because I did really like that place. But I
still haven't been there yet.
It's good.
I got a destination for you in Atmore if you haven't been yet. Try Gather.
Gather?
It's phenomenal.
Okay. Yeah, there's another place some people have been trying to get me to go called Who That Seafood or something like that. Food That. It looks like
the Saints.
Yeah, it's got
Who
that. Yeah.
Where's that at?
It's in Atmore.
Oh, I don't get up to Atmore that often. But yeah, Gather.
It's not that far a drive either. It's like 45 minutes from downtown Mobile.
Right.
Gather. I'm gonna check them out.
Are you gonna
spell your last name with an E, or is it just Grenn?
With the E.
Greene.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. 3 E's, just not in a row.
Right.
But are you going when you conquer Alabama? Are you going to like get over into Pensacola and Mississippi Gulf? There's a lot of places.
Pensacola. I think Pensacola would be my next one because I wanted to do like places closer first before I start going big cities.
Oh, absolutely.
But I've been having my eye on Pensacola. I think that's going to be the next tour where I go and do like
great food scene over there. Great food.
Oh, it is. Downtown Pensacola is just beautiful.
Some good
They
stuff
put a
in
lot of
Mississippi
money.
too, dude.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Biloxi is putting a lot of money into their downtown area, and so is Pensacola. They're really
Mhm.
doing a lot of great stuff over there.
There's
Ocean
a hot
Springs,
dog place over in
Pascagoula.
Pensacola that, man, I can't remember the name of them, but hot dog is just, yeah, I'm not into hot dogs, but ooh, downtown Pensacola hot dog. That's all I can tell you.
Have you reviewed any hot dog places?
No, not real hot dog places.
Well, I know when you go in, you get several different things.
Mhm.
Several different things. Oh, I'm sorry. 251-343-0106. Hey, if you got a question for Lawrence, call in or comment. He ain't scared.
That's them there you wanna see, including the brand new Dolphin Island Beach.
That's all right.
Mobile, Alabama, Mobile, Alabama, Mobile, Alabama. The place that means the world to me.
Log in now for streaming shows, host bios, on-demand forecasts, local, national, and global news, plus interactive polls and blogs. Get all of it online now at fmtalk1065.com.
And I ordered I got them on cameras and everything.
For more than 50 years, Mobile Bay Magazine has showcased the history, style, arts, dining, and entertainment that defines excellence on both sides of Mobile Bay. Each month's issue is filled with our unique Southern Alabama culture, beautifully captured and told through engaging articles and stunning photography. When you subscribe to Mobile Bay Magazine, you'll be swept into the pages where recipes, familiar places and faces, and untold stories abound. Start your journey today by visiting mobilebaymag.com. That's mobilebaymag.com.
You know, come to Nashville.
Don't miss the Mobile Chamber Business Expo presented by Southern View Media, August 14th, 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. at the Mobile Convention Center. Tickets $5 with your business card. Mobile Chamber Business Expo. See you there.
My friend Sid from Central Landscape back in the studio. Let's talk about commercial maintenance and how y'all do it better.
Well, I feel like over the last few years, we've really gotten it dialed in, our system that is. I really just feel that there's no cookie cutter way to approach commercial maintenance.
Okay, so you customize this. I know that that's a word you and I've talked about. How do you customize?
Well, we really do a good job of listening to our client. We've learned that each client has a specific need. Some might just want the beautification of the front entrance. Some might really be interested in limiting liability, trees poking you in the eye, something like that. And then others really have specific needs on timing. Some want it done on a certain day because they've got certain things every time, every week. And we'll do our best to just listen to them and serve them as best we can.
All right, so business owners out there that want a customized maintenance plan, how do they get in touch?
You can find us online at sextonlandscapes.com or any of our social media outlets, Facebook, Instagram, or Twitter.
Municipal elections are August 26th, and FM Talk 1065 advises that you don't vote until you listen to election coverage with FM Talk 1065. Listen to the local leaders who will be impacting your schools, businesses, and our everyday life. So don't vote until you're informed on what matters most. Local election coverage. Turning up your voice. FM Talk 1065. They are the dynamic duo of dining. Sip and Chew with Mike and Stu. Call 343-0106. Now back to Mike and Stu.
Stu, you got anything?
Yeah, Lawrence, this is a question that I've gotten a lot as a reviewer and a food travel writer, that whether it's restaurants you've reviewed or just in other aspects of your life, is there one single dining experience that stands out above all the rest?
One single dining experience?
Whether you're reviewing them or not.
Yeah.
Think about that. I can't really think about one right off the top of my head right now.
I've got one that in a weekend in New Orleans where we ate at Emerald's, which was phenomenal. We had brunch at a place called the Jack Rose, where a buddy of mine, Wes Nevin, was the brunch chef. And it was just the most spectacular meal from beginning to end. Lots of flash, lots of surprises, but everything still at its core was just phenomenal food. And it's one that sticks out in my mind. It's one of the best meals I've ever had.
I think I've been doing so many lately. I think this kind of like
all run together.
Yeah, it's like right now. And I haven't sat down. I've been getting in and taking it to my car. So I can't really think.
And you have a full-time job too.
I do, yeah.
Okay. You say that, Stephen. One of my best, I've had several being in the wine business. I've eaten a great dinner, 4.5 hour dinner at a castle in Cours, France. I've eaten in beautiful vineyards outside of Argentina, Mendoza. So I've had some great meals. But here in the U.S., I'd say Lemoyne's downtown, and Mr. B's Bistro in New Orleans is a great experience for. Went and saw Phantom of the Opera years ago. Yeah. But we got a text message.
Wasn't bad either.
We got a text message question, right?
Yeah, Jesse asked via text, Lawrence, who do you pick? Basically what he's asking is, do you go to the most popular first, or do you go to the offbeaten, the unheard of?
The offbeaten would be my first choice. The unheard of places that somebody was like, you look them up, they got 700 followers on their page. That'd be my first choice. Because I feel like them the ones that need the review. Like people, they may not.
They're unheard of.
Yeah, they don't nobody know. And most of the time, those are where the good food is. You might go there and then I eat it and like it. It may change their whole deal.
And most of those are mom and pop. They're local, and their mom and pop just trended.
Oh yeah,
clever.
Yeah. I love it when you do the flag. Now, when you hold the food up, you say something.
Oh, I say, don't just look at it, have some.
Hey, huh?
Yeah, like,
huh. Like, is that now? When you say huh, it's like, huh, like, huh.
Yeah, like, yeah.
Did your grandma or somebody say, huh? So my grandmother, what country people have all kinds of sayings.
Right.
And they used to cook lunch and then leave the food on the table and pull a cloth, throw a cloth over it. And then we'd come back and eat dinner that night from the, it wasn't warmed up, covered from flies or whatever. So, but that's a country.
Huh or here?
Huh.
Like
I'm saying
Georgia.
Here. Yeah.
Up in Georgia, everything is here.
Yeah.
Come here.
Yeah. And it's something, and it's just an unconscious thing. Either like
unconsciously you did that.
Yeah.
It won't be now.
Right.
I'm gonna be, huh? People are gonna be doing, huh?
Hey, I see people in public all the time. They're like mimicking me. They do the little things that I do. They'll say it to me. I see somebody randomly, and sometimes.
If you had any idea how many times we've had provolone yelled at.
I was in a town area south of Atmore at a Piggly Wiggly in a parking lot, and somebody hollered out provolone at me. I was talking to a manager of the store, and he goes, "What was that about?" Oh, you don't listen to the show.
Right.
That's right, Stu. You're right. I had somebody happen this past week at a restaurant over in Fairhope. So, but I've enjoyed your reviews, and they're entertaining. They can be critical. I mean, some of them can be harsh. They really can. But that's your show. That is your show, and you do it the way you want to. And as long as you're growing,
right?
Sounds like it is.
But I like the idea Stu said about a redemption review. You would go back.
Yeah.
And I'd probably put some dark sunglasses on when you come back.
I know, right?
People start to recognize your face.
I have to send a family member in there to get it from me. Yeah. But I would definitely
one of those big red, white, and blue wigs.
Take me and Stu with you one day.
Yeah, I'll let y'all go in there and get it. But being harsh is never my objective when I go. It's like sometimes it's like even my most recent one. It's like I started out like trying to be, but then again I gotta be, because if I'm playing the fence or I'm in the middle, somebody's gonna go and try it based on what I said, and then they're gonna be like, "You lied. You said this, and it was."
You're just trying to be objective. There.
Right.
Yeah.
And you don't say it like we have to say. The studio has to say. These are our opinions. They're not necessarily the opinions of the guests and the management of the station and stuff like that. That's your opinion. That was your experience that you had.
Yeah.
And you can't be faulted for that at all.
Exactly.
So
No one should ever be faulted for being honest.
absolutely,
Right.
absolutely. Yeah,
That's the way I see it.
see, I don't like Yelp. I can't stand Yelp because people hide behind
Worthless.
their comments. Yeah, if
Worthless.
somebody made a comment about me, I wasn't even at work that night. And come find out there was another restaurant by the same name in another state, and they were talking about that one. And then people got upset with me because they thought it was me over there on my laptop eating brisket. We didn't sell brisket.
Yeah.
We didn't even have brisket on the menu. And I wasn't even there that night. I was at a concert somewhere.
Right.
So it wasn't a Coldplay concert.
I was going to say, about to say, you'd have to be pretty thick-skinned. I mean, as a reviewer or as any kind of person offering their opinion, have you had any kickback from that?
I have had a lot of positivity. A lot of people agree, but you do have every review people that get really offended by it, especially when it's like a staple in the community.
Yeah.
Like when it's something like, because that's what may bring me there, because it is a staple. Then I get it, and my expectations are high. Then you get something that's like,
oops,
yeah, this ain't it, and I'm gonna say what it is, and then I do get some hateful comments.
But on your posts, I'm sure you have a disclaimer too.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, and when I do it, I'm not being like, it's not like a bunch of profanity or like, I'm just exactly saying, hey, it tastes like this. or
It is what it is.
Right. Yeah. But
Yeah, so as long as you hadn't had any hits put out on your,
Right.
you're
Yeah.
yeah, doing good so far on that end.
That's why he has a camera, ladies and gentlemen.
Well, I've just enjoyed them, and at first I would go, "What the hell?" Because there was a group of guys coming through town, and they were reviewing different restaurants, and I didn't know. Then you happened to come along, and people said, "What do you think about that guy?" I said, "I really don't know. I haven't watched his stuff yet."
Mm.
And then I started watching, but what caught my attention was the referee jersey.
Yeah.
And so that I said, well, this is funny. I like this, and
Right.
throw the flag and
Look, humor with it too.
it was Coach Brown barbecue. Huh?
Yeah, Coach Brown barbecue.
I haven't been there yet. I've got to go. I like to try to at least eat one barbecue place a week. So
I'm still looking for some really good barbecue.
it's out there. It's out there. After we get off the show, I'll tell you something.
Okay.
Is that it, Steve?
I think so. You're pretty much it. And where can they find you again, real quick on?
Lawrence Greene, with the E at the end of Green, on all platforms: Facebook, YouTube, TikTok, and Instagram.
Fantastic.
All right. Well, folks, get out there, support local, be local, buy local. Be honest with your opinions. Don't go to Coldplay concerts. And all else, we always say at the end of our show, we go, roll along. Roll along. I'll tell you the story about that.
I'm out. Imagine